Welcome to the Inspiring You Show. I'm Henry, and this, my friends, is a vibrational experience. Remembering the truth of who we are. Content is light encoded to assist you on your journey if you wish to receive for your highest good. Okay, friends, so the Solstice Beneficial Gateway is open. And friends, although the season is often flooded with holiday festivities, possibly gift shopping and parties, it is also one of the most treasured times for people to come together and however that looks for you, which means it is also an excellent time to turn inward, embrace stillness, and enjoy the inner light's plentiful radiance. So, friends, let yourself remember and welcome in the abundance of light that is available on the inner planes and integrate them with ease and grace during this holiday season because we are currently in the midst of the solstice energies, but they'll actually reach their pinnacle on December 21st from at around 7:27 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So no matter the hustle and bustle, the divine gateway to higher dimensions, which aligns perfectly with this cosmic beneficial event, it is open at this very moment, which means that there are exceptionally strong waves of crystalline light divine rays of love that are cascading down, offering support as you transition into the next stage of embodiment. So, right now, you're being divinely guided to take a remarkable leap in this expanding aspects to support expanding your consciousness. So, leverage this opportunity to bring your being into alignment with the utmost and highest possibilities for the incoming year of 2024. And to support you in claiming all that is available right now, I'm excited to share that there's going to be a brand new 12/21 Solstice Mindful Reiki experience and meditation that is free and open to anyone who wishes to show up for it. It is going to be live, and it is my gift to all of you. And there will be a replay sent out afterwards on the podcast. But, friends, I really encourage you to show up for the live. And if you are interested, in the show notes, there will be a link, and I'll also be sending out information about this. And it will be on YouTube on the Inspiring You Show there. So you can also probably Google it and find it also on YouTube, however you find your shows there. Also, friends, so just a reminder, when we do meditate together, there is an amplification of energy. This benefits us as individuals and creates a wave of harmonized energy to bless and benefit all beings. So I hope that you are able to join me for the live Solstice Reiki Energy Healing Experience on 12/21/23 at 7:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on YouTube. Head over to YouTube now and press the notify button to reserve your spot and remind you to join. I will put again the link in the show notes. Also, make sure to follow and share with anyone else. So, let's go get into the energy update. As we journey through December 18th through the 21st, we can expect the sun to traverse a specific point in the zodiac, amplifying its power and energy. So anticipate a burst of potent solar energy around these dates. When such potent solar energy is present, it often fosters a heightened sense of connectivity and alignment with our inner journey, as well as with our set objectives and allowing us to really connect into our what brings us joy, what our passions are. So, this period also carries the potential to stir within us a desire to reconnect with our cosmic origins, or otherwise known as star seeds, and to also contemplate our intricate role within the boundless, awe inspiring universe. So, on December 21st, we celebrate the solstice, a unique cosmic beneficial event where the sun appears to pause, stand still, bestowing us the chance to bask in the magnificence of its multifaceted brilliance, my friends. So, this event allows us to relish and absorb the beneficial energy of the sun. So, also, then, with this, my friends, from this time across various corners of the globe, we experience two profound extremes across this time: the longest night of the year when the sun is at its faintest, and the longest day of the year when the sun is at its most vibrant. Regardless, friends, of where you're located on this diverse planet of ours, we all have the opportunity to harness the remarkable energies unique to this season. The transition of seasons, specifically during the solstice, often correlates with an elevated harmony alignment of the planet's energy grid. It's frequently reported that this is a time when the boundary between dimensions are more accessible and therefore is an optimal period for easier connections, more beneficial connections to both angelic and beneficial galactic realms. Simultaneously, friends, this period also cultivates a conducive environment for you to embrace change and allow transformations in your personal life more seamlessly with more ease and grace. So, the solstice represents a moment of pause, a point of transition where the sun alters its course and the days begin to lengthen or shorten depending on where you are. So there exists a serene moment, a pause that allows us to penetrate the still point, the void. A still point creates an opportunity where we can access the void, the space between the past where we are letting go and the future that has not yet been manifested. It's a unique space caught between the past we've left behind and the yet unformed future. The hiatus creates a unique opportunity to connect with the void, that undefined space suspended between the past we're shedding and the unshaped future. This void acts as an arena of liberation, encouraging new intentions, dreams, goals, decisions, and different choices to raise the level of potential thriving for your life's trajectory. Yet, this period is more about closure and attention to what you're leaving behind rather than what you aim to bring into existence into the future. So, prioritizing the cleansing process to create space takes precedence over amassing what you believe you'll need for future aspirations. So, during this time, gravitate towards finishing tasks and outlining what we intend to let go. It's about decluttering and making room rather than accumulating what we might need for our future endeavors. This process in itself holds just as much significance to dream setting and intention setting. So, as we approach the solstice, we encourage you to find a harmonious balance between social engagements and personal introspection. Use this time to delve deep within your soul, making space for reflection and clarity. The energy of the sun serves as an an invigorating ally during this time. So, my friends, work with the sun's energy and use, if you want to, holy fire Reiki to provide an opportunity to cleanse and clear out anything that is non beneficial from the past that may be clogging up your present. Solstices can be a time of healing as they support the shift point where you release, forgive, and reset something that has perhaps um, kept you hostage, or that may be blocking you, or that could be just even keep making you feel like you're playing small or something. So letting yourself clear anything that is blocking your flow or blocking your ability to shift into the beingness that you are being called to. Again, if you want to do the live Reiki solstice energy healing meditation, please join me at 7:15 p.m. at Pacific Standard Time for this holiday gifted solstice session. The replay will be on the Inspiring You Show podcast, but I really encourage you to join the live. And also with this, friends, as we approach the December solstice, the sun will transition into the zodiac sign of Capricorn, known for its grounded, earthy, and disciplined attributes. Capricorn can inspire us to nurture these same qualities within ourselves. Capricorn is ruled by the planet Saturn. And with that, friends, let's take a closer look at the solstice and how we can work with the power of the sun. And with this, let's just first we're going to talk about the northern hemisphere, and then we're going to talk about the southern. And then, friends, we're going to talk about journal questions that you can do during this time. So for the northern hemisphere, as we approach December 21st, the day recognized as the shortest and the night celebrated as the longest of the year. The extended stretch of nighttime escorts us to the mysterious and enlightening journey of self-discovery, also known as what some call the dark night of the soul, but I actually feel like it's really the dark night of the human that is being called to be cleared to allow the soul light to be illuminated. but whatever resonates with you. Regardless, it's a period of internal retreat that allows us to listen carefully to the soft whispers of our innermost selves. At times, it's under the cloak of darkness that we really feel the freedom to express our true selves. When we bathe in sun's radiant glow, we may often feel vulnerable. Likely, we're compelled to behave or display a certain, even possible persona, if you will. And when the hustle and the bustle of the day quiet down and all that remains is you, alone with your thoughts in the late night silence, it's at this moment when profound introspection can lead you to new revelations about yourself. It's not about feeling ashamed of your daytime persona under the relentless glare of the sun. That's an integral part of you as well, or part of your story. However, prolonged exposure to the side of life can sometimes lead to a sense of disconnection or an imbalance. And that's why the universe gifts us with the longest night of the year, a moment to reconnect and bring things into balance and bring things to the surface for realizations and higher consciousness to be downloaded so we can have shifts in terms of our beingness. With that, it's time for us to embrace the tranquility of solitude, to step back from the relentless glare of possible attention and spend some introspective moments acknowledging our own realities. Because remember, we're not obligated to justify this reality to others, nor neatly package it for their acceptance. There's no need to label or journalize our emotions for scrutiny. We simply need to sit still and let them exist. In the absence of light, our cognitive processes take a back seat, letting our emotions radiate brightly. Here in the darkness, it's our emotional narrative that demands to be acknowledged, and we should lend it an attentive air and really be attentive to listening to our emotional narrative, what's being called to be said. We must suspend our instinctive need to categorize, critique, and instead channel the vigor of our emotions driven by the heart's authenticity. So, sitting alone in the shadows gives ourselves permission to just exist as we are, to let us go into the stillness, to exist as we are. And that can stir up an array of feelings. And as you do this, using mindfulness tools to support yourself, what emotions rise to the surface? Which discomfort intensifies? What evolves when we simply yield to our present state? What shifts can happen? The soul beckons us into this profound silence, into this stillness, this still point, the void within, and to allow us to remain receptive. It is in the silence in which we are implored to honor. Instead of speaking, adopting the art of listening. The key here is to quiet our voices and open our hearts and our ears to hear the quiet whispers of our soul. It is essential that we seek tranquility, as only when we achieve inner stillness can we tap into the incredible treasure that is within and embrace the authentic light of our true selves. By embracing that tranquility, we pave the way for the emergence of a newfound strength, inspiration, so much more, and an authentic self recognition, embodying our light. So take this time, my friends, to find and be in your stillness. Find your calm. Allow yourself to explore and experience your true light essence. By finding that tranquility on the solstice, by immersing yourself, you could possibly immerse yourself in a dark room on the solstice. You could switch off the lights and allow yourself to be in the darkness. Keep your eyes open if you can, and take a moment to acknowledge how the void, the stillness, the dark makes you feel. You could do this If you choose to do the live Reiki energy healing meditation with me, you could still switch off the lights, allow yourself to be in darkness, or you could keep your eyes open. If you can, take a moment to acknowledge how the void, the stillness, the dark makes you feel. You can also take the time to settle into your presence, taking deep conscious breaths. Should any thoughts arise, permit them to drift away without interaction. Initially, you might only manage this for a short while, but my friends, if you continue this practice beyond the solstice, it can really support you in creating something that can help you to overcome any unease or impatience that surface. So I really encourage you during the solstice on the 21st, take some time to do a ritual. Go into the quiet solitude of your introspection. Allow yourself respite and thoughtful reflection. Treat yourself kindly, taking the time to unravel the complexities of your human identity away from the world's glaring attention. And if you are in the southern, so that was for the northern hemisphere. If you are in the southern hemisphere, then this is what you will be doing. So for the southern hemisphere, you're celebrating the light. This is celebrating the light ritual. The onset of December solstice brings in the beginning of summer, the season synonymous with illumination. This is your cue to put your inhibitions in the back seat and truly shine. Let there be no hesitation, no belittling of your talents. Now is the moment for you to make strides forward and to relish in the joy of any of your accomplishments of the past year. Indeed, life won't always be bathed in the warmth of the sunshine, but the arrival of the longest day of the year is a gentle reminder from the cosmos that even the darkest tunnel has an end infused with light. So even the darkest tunnel has an end infused with light. Even in times when everything seems shrouded in darkness, remember that it's only a passing phase. No matter how profound the gloom or piercing the pain, there's always a beacon of light waiting to be discovered. So no matter how profound the gloom or piercing the pain, there's always a beacon of light waiting to be discovered. Soon enough, the light will break through once more, gifting us glimpses of the sheer magnificence and generosity that life is capable of. With the radiant sun overhead, a sense of clarity often percolates into our lives, helping us understand what truly deserves our attention and time. This current period encourages us to reflect upon the forces that inspire and energize us. With the Capricorn sun of the summer overhead, we are prompted to align our inspirations with our deepest values and our soul's calling. We are currently advised to contemplate on what nourishes our spirit and revitalizes our soul. Furthermore, the universe is granting us chances to immerse in this process using the potency of the sun. As the sun beams brightly on the year's longest day, ensure you can let yourself allocate time to embrace the outdoors, immerse yourself in the ocean or the forest or the fields, bond with the energy of creation, bond with energy of nature. Soak up the sun's warmth that is inflaming your existence and comprehend that akin to all nature, the sun's rays possess the power to transform you, replenish you, and bring in the essence of creativity. So if you want, you can do a celebrating the light ritual. What you could do, if this calls to you, make your way outside and find a nice shady spot for your nature retreat. Make sure to bring along a pen and a piece of paper or a notebook, and then take a moment to ground yourself and truly absorb your surroundings. For those who enjoy more quantifiable targets, you can try to pinpoint 5 elements in your vicinity that connect your interest. Don't rush through the process. Let the awareness wash over you as you identify them. It could be you see a beautiful tree. There could be a flower. Letting yourself use this as an orienting point for your groundedness. So that way you can ground, align, feeling the connection to the awe inspiring nature. After establishing a deep connection with your surroundings, let your pen connect to the paper. Let your creativity take the reins, unhampered by self judgment or rules of conformity. When you feel your creative energy start to ebb, close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, set an intention for yourself, for others, for Earth, for the cosmos at large. This period of light is a celebration, embracing this time as an opportunity to let your truest light shine through. You're embracing this time as an opportunity to let your truest self bask in the limelight. On this day, ignite the light of the truth of who you are, letting yourself take a leap of faith, venture off the beaten path, and always remember that you carry your own light within you, and letting yourself connect in to the light of the truth of who you are. And with that, friends, no matter where you are, whether you're in the southern or the northern hemisphere, no matter where you are in the world, you can do the following. Again, if you aren't able to join me in the live meditation, or if you're not able to do the replay, really recommend doing some sort of ritual of energy healing, meditation, and mindful journaling of aspects of life you seek to relinquish or to let go of on a piece of paper. Here are a list of questions to use in self-reflection prompts. Okay, friends, here we go. 1, what are you ready to let go of? What do you feel you're complete with? 2, what did you learn from your experiences in 2023? What did you learn from these aspects that you feel complete with? What wisdom did they unearth? What lessons? What insights, realizations, awareness did they reveal? What were the key lessons learned? And here are some additional questions to help with this. This year, I have learned fill in the blank. What gratitude do you have for 2023? I'm grateful for fill in the blank. What experiences are you grateful for? What have you been inspired by? I'm inspired by fill in the blank. What creativity did you cultivate in 2023? So there are more. I'm going to put them in the show notes, my friends. So take some time to work with them. And as we usher in this solstice, we embrace a period stretching until the next solstice, a time devoted to reassessing, reprioritizing, revaluing, reorganizing, reconsidering, repatterning, and renewing your dedication to living a life of thriving. Moreover, friends, it's a time of reaffirmation to live a life guided by our genuine inner light truths. What really brings us joy, what sparks light. This shift isn't merely an intellectual task, but a heart driven endeavor. Tune into the wisdom, your intuition, your higher self soul, your gut instinct, the veracity residing within your heart. Let your heart's truth steer you in refining your intentions for the upcoming cycle. Next year, friends, is a big one. Given the importance of the coming year, it's crucial that you're as equipped as possible. So let yourself take some time to be in self-reflection. Again, these questions that I mentioned and more will be listed in the show notes. So please take some time to do them. And much love, light, wishing you joy during the solstice, abundant blessings throughout the holiday seasons and into the new year. Much love, care, gratitude, my friends, and Reiki blessings.